An employer his record on his phone, thinking he's just capturing a nice company moment. He has no idea he's about to film the one scene everyone will be talking about. It's graduation day. You know the feeling, the buzz in the air, the rustle of gowns. But somewhere in that cheering crowd, a much quieter, more powerful moment is unfolding. A caregiver is watching a young graduate, her face a perfect picture of pride and affection. It's clear she isn't just an employee on the clock. She's witnessing a dream she helped build, and the simple, unguarded thing she does next is a moment that shows some bonds are way more than just a job. For 17-year-old Leo, graduation wasn't just a ceremony. It was the peak of a mountain he'd been climbing for a long time. And for nearly a decade of that climb, his caregiver, Sarah, was right there with him. Their relationship, which started out as a professional arrangement through a home care agency, had turned into something that felt a lot more like family. The owner of the agency was there to celebrate too, and he decided to film a few clips of the big day. He just wanted to capture the joy, you know? A little something for the company newsletter to show off his client as incredible grit and his employee's dedication, or so he thought. He zoomed in on Sarah, who was watching Leo, waiting for his name to be called. The hope in her eyes was the same you'd see in any parents. When Leo's name finally echoed through the hall, the crowd went wild. He walked across the stage, grabbed his diploma, and grinned from ear to ear. But as he walked back to his seat, he wasn't looking for his parents in the crowd. He was looking for Sarah. He found her standing by the aisle. As he got closer, a mix of flowing robes and pure emotion made him trip just a little. Before anyone else even flinched, Sarah was there. But she didn't just steady him. With a gentle, practiced move, she reached out, straightened his crooked cap, and smoothed the lapels of his gown. Her hands said everything words couldn't. She looked him right in the eye and whispered something just for him. And Leo didn't just say thank you. He wrapped his arms around her and buried his face in her shoulder. It was a hug that held years of history. As the employer kept filming, he captured the tears welling up in Sarah's eyes as she held him close. That was the reveal. Not some big surprise, just a raw, real moment that showed how a caregiver can truly become family. Of course, a short clip could never show the full story. Sarah had been with Leo since he was 8 years old, helping him handle the daily realities of a major health condition. She wasn't just there to help with medical needs. She was there for homework, for physical therapy, for the moments of doubt, and for the quiet pep talks he needed to keep going. Her job description ended years ago. She had become his mentor and one of his biggest supporters. The employer later said that when he watched the video back, he knew it was special. He didn't see an employee and a client. He saw two people sharing a victory. Realizing how personal the moment was, he asked both Leo's family and Sarah for permission before sharing it. He felt the world needed to see it, a real testament to the power of human connection in a job that is too often overlooked. A video like this resonates because it's so authentic. In a world full of perfectly polished content, a moment this unscripted and emotional just feels real. It strikes a chord because it's about love, dedication, and the quiet heroism of caregivers everywhere. These moments spark a much-needed conversation about what care really means, reminding us that, for so many, it's not a job, it's a calling. The story inspires people to share their own experiences with the caregivers who changed their lives, shining a light on these unsung heroes. It's a perfect case study in kindness, proving that the strongest connections are often built in the simple, everyday acts of support. That one small act, straightening a graduation cap, becomes a symbol for thousands of similar moments that happen every single day, far away from any camera. These are the moments that build a bridge between needing help and receiving care, turning a professional into a part of your life. What's the most powerful act of kindness you've ever seen? Drop your story in the comments. This isn't just about a graduate and his caregiver. It is a reminder that the people who walk with us through our toughest times don't just stay in our story. They become a part of who we are. It's a celebration of a bond that lasts long after the work is done.